Okay, how's everyone doing today? Great. Okay. So hello everyone. Welcome to At America. We are the US Embassy's American Center, the place for you to learn about the US culture. And first and foremost, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ara and I'll be the e-guide for today's event. And today's event is Metropolitan Toastmasters Voice Your Choice. And today is a very important day because we'll be choosing the new executive committee. Bertepuk tangan dulu dong teman-teman. Yes, very exciting. And before we start, as usual, we have a social media quiz for our online audiences. And the question is, who was the founder of Toastmasters International? Is it A, Dale Carnegie, B, Ralph C. Smedley, C, Stephen Covey, or D, John C. Maxwell? If you think you know the answer to this question, you can submit it on our social media platforms. And for those of you who can answer it correctly will receive a live shot from us by the end of this event. And now to start our event for today, I'll be passing the mic to the Vice President of Education of the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Please welcome Kak Ray.
Thank you very much, Ara and e-guides and At America. Please give a round of applause for At America. Have fun. One more time, have fun. One more time, have fun. Yay! Comments, yes. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Great. That doesn't sound great. How are you doing today? Great, yes. Welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club regular meeting, but today it's not so regular. Why? Because today we are conducting our executive committee election. Voice your choice. Give a round of applause, please. Next. All right, but before, can I have a show of hands? How many people that just came here? This is the first time. Oh, yes, hello. Who are the guests? First timers? Raise your hands, first timers. Oh my God, no. You don't look like a first timers. I'm not saying yes, okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, welcome first timers. So, what is Toastmasters? Toastmasters is a nonprofit or educational organization building confidence and teaching public speaking and leadership skills. And we have, Toastmasters International has more than 270,000 members within 13,600 clubs in 150 countries. So we are a big family. Next, please. So now, why should you join Toastmasters? Here are the lists of few things that maybe you should consider why you should join Toastmasters. First is you are evaluated by seniors, meaning that you will get, every time you perform or every time you go to the stage, you will be evaluated. There will be some feedback for you to learn. And then it's a one-stop soft skills improvement. Again, not only public speaking, but to lead, manage your time, become an MC, and so much more. Next, it is CVable. Yes, I can attest to this. So, for example, if you become an EXCO, so upcoming EXCOs, this is for you to start changing your CV soon, right? From member of Toastmasters to maybe vice president of membership or maybe president of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. And it is recognized because we are an international organization. And then I believe, sorry for the slide, but there is also benefit of learning pathways. Later, we will see what pathway means. And also, exclusive formats, it is strategically located in the middle of SCBD area. And we are the only club that is in collaboration with At America. So again, please give a round of applause for At America. Next, please. Okay, so these are the pathway learning experience. So picture it like a guideline or something that you will get as a member, and it is very tailored to your style. For example, if you think that you want to be a funny person, right? So you can take engaging humor. Or if you are a worker, an employee, and you have to present a lot, so you might consider taking presentation mastery. But if you think that, I'm already good at speaking, I want to lead, then you might consider choosing dynamic leadership over here. All right, but to talk about more, maybe you can ask the Vice President of Education. But who is the Vice President of Education of this club? Me? Are you sure? Yeah. Okay, next, please. All right, on behalf of the President, let me introduce to you guys the Executive Committee of 2024 and 2025. And our club president is Mr. Albert over there. How are you feeling? Yeah. Yes, same. And then me, your Vice President of Education. So if you have any questions about pathways or how to improve your public speaking or leadership in Toastmaster, you can ask me. If you want to join Toastmaster, you can ask our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Nafiska over there. Hello, Toastmaster Nafiska. All the EXCO is nervous because we're going to be replaced soon. That's why. Okay, next is our Vice President of Public Relations, Toastmaster Nabila. She is in charge of all communications and the relationship that we built as well with At America. And we have Surgeon at Arms, Toastmaster Irfan. There you go. So he's making sure that everything that we're doing is prepared and ready to go. And we have Secretary and Treasurer, Toastmaster Sylvia. Are you good? Okay. And last but not least, we have our immediate past President, Toastmaster Wilson. Yay. All right, next. So, as I have said, today is a little bit different. So for the first timers, just watch, enjoy the show. There will be opportunity for you to come up and do a little bit of table topic session. It will be explained later. But the next session is something that is very sacred and very important in the leadership journey of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Metropolitan Toastmasters, voice your choice. Next. Okay. So, from this point on, I will be giving the control to the election chair, but before that, oh, you will open it? Okay. So let's welcome our election chair, our president, Toastmasters, Albert.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ray. So, because I'm still the president, and the president is here, so Metropolitan Toastmasters Club is in session. So, as Ray has said, I will become your election chair. It is Toastmaster of the meeting, election version. This week, we have the election. You know what election means, right? Indonesia has an election last year, and a lot of countries got their election results also earlier this year. And election is meaning just one thing, meaning that the trust is going to be passed. It's not going to be tossed away or passed away, but the trust is finding its new shoulder to bear. Next slide, please. In today's meeting, we have 3 agendas. The first one will be the Executive Committee election. We will start that soonly. And then the second one is our table topic session, which every one of you can join and chime in our table topic session. And the third one would be the evaluation session. Just as usual, every single Toastmasters meeting has to be evaluated, but not by me, Not because I'm the president, but because we have the general evaluation team. It should be over here. Oh, okay. But let me tell you, the evaluation process will be led by the general evaluator and their team. So without any further ado, let's call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Sylvie. Toastmaster Sylvie, please join me on the stage. Hello. Over
Good,
to you.
good evening, everyone, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Okay, today it's very special moment of Toastmaster actually because I will not longer be the secretary, but we will choose an election proceeding by today. But don't worry, I will not lead by myself. I also will lead all the session with all my team. Without further ado, I will introduce my fellow team first for general evaluator. Huh? Okay, we have grammarian, A and WOD counter, timer, and ballot counter. For the grammarian, please go here to the stage. Toastmaster Naf, Toastmaster Yosakim. Sorry, I forgot. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Madam G. So good evening, everyone. My name is Yosakim. I will serve as a grammarian for this evening's meeting. So, as the name suggests, my job is this evening is to listen carefully to the English usage throughout the meeting, the spoken English by all the attendees. But I will not only judge you, but the addition is I will also hear to all outstanding quotes, sayings, or words. And besides that, it is also my duty to introduce you to the word of the day, which is voice. Can you repeat after me? Voice. Thank you. Which means the sounds that are made when people speak. An example of using the word is to find good leaders, we need to use our voice. I will give grammarian's report at the end of the meeting. Okay, thank you. Back to Madam G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yosakim. Don't forget, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, to mention the word of the day, voice. Okay, my second team should be A and WOD counter. Without further ado also, I would welcoming Toastmaster Nabila to come to the stage.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Hello, everyone. Have fun. Okay, as mentioned before, my name is Nabila, and I will be your and WOD counter. So my job will be I will count the filler words. For example, so, and something like that. And I will also count the word of the day, which is voice. So please use our word of the day as much as possible on your speech letter. That's all my job. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nabila. And I will call my third team. There's no timing schedule without the timer. So please welcome Toastmaster Ivan for the timer.
Hello guys, so I'm the timer today and my role is to, of course, time the session. But there is not a lot of session to time today, but the one that I will time is, one of them is a table topic, which have uh, I will use the light over there uh, because table topic have timing of 2 minutes. I will let you know when it's already 1 minute with the green lamps, and then 1 minute and a half with the yellow one, and red when it's already reached 2 minutes. Also, I will also time the session of the evaluating, and maybe during the election if the election chair need a timer. And that's all what I will do today. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ivan. And the last one, please welcome my pretty friend, Toastmaster Nafiska, for the ballot. He will count all the ballots, so let's see introduce her role taker.
Hi everyone. My name is Nafiska and I'm gonna be your ballot counter for tonight. So there will be a table topic session for tonight, and I will announce the winner in the end of the meeting, and also I will announce the new exco at the end of the meeting as well. And don't forget to use your voice to choice. All right? Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And the last part, as a GE, I will evaluate all the session in the meeting and will come back to you in the end of the session to give our evaluation. And now, to continue the agenda and the election session, I will go back the stage to my President, Toastmaster Albert.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sylvie. So I would like, before I will start the election proceedings, I would like to call my Surgeon at Arms, Toastmaster Irfan. Can you please help me with the mic? Just hold it, because you will very much need it. Let me start. Whew. Just like last year. I will now conduct the election of Club Executive Committee of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, the term July 1st, 2025 to June 30, 2026. The election proceedings is as follow. Next slide. Okay, thank you. Every office in the executive committee will hold an election regardless of the number of candidates. The election will start with the announcement of the candidates for the office. After announcing the candidates, the chair will ask for nomination from the floor 3 times. If there are any more nominations from the floor other than the candidates, then they will be added to the list of candidates after the leadership committee verifies their eligibility to take office. If there are more than 1 candidate for an office, the chair will ask the candidate in alphabetical order to give a campaign speech for a maximum of 2 minutes. After that, the Surgeon at Arms will collect a secret ballot for the contested office. Only paid members of the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club came to the election in person, entitled for 1 vote in every contested office. These members will be called voting members. No voting by any online platform, proxy, or absentee ballot is allowed. Voting members write their name of the person they want to vote on the ballot designated for that office. Voting members may also write names other than the candidates for the contested office. The ballot then be collected by the Surgeon at Arms and ballot counter, tallied by the ballot counter, and then handed to the chair to announce the result. Unsuccessful candidates may nominate themselves again for the next office contested. If there is only 1 nomination for an office, the chair will ask for nomination from the floor for that office. If there are no nomination from the floor, the chair will ask for any objection to the candidate being elected for the office. If no objections are made, then the said candidate will be declared elected by acclamation. If any of the voting members object to the candidate, then the election will occur with a secret ballot casting a write-in name. Then the proceedings will continue as a multi-candidate election for an office. Is there any question? Are there any question? Are there any question? If not, then we now proceed to the election of Club Executive Committee of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club for the term July 1st, 2025 to June 30, 2026. We will start with the election of the office of Club President. The candidate for the office of Club President is Nikita Handoko, PI1, PI4. You have leveled a lot. But before that, are there any more nominations for the office of Club President? Are there more nominations for the office of Club President? Are there any more nominations for the office of Club President? Since there are no more nominations for the office of Club President, then I declare the nomination for the office of Club President is officially closed. Since there is only one candidate for the office of Club President, I put the motion that Nikita Handoko is elected to the office of Club President. Is there any objection to the motion? Is there any objection to the motion? Any objection to the motion? Since there are no objection to the motion, meaning the motion is carried, the secret ballot is dispensed, and Nikita Handoko is elected by acclamation as Metropolitan Toastmasters Club President-elect. Woo! Congratulations. We will continue to the election for the office of Vice President of Education. We have one candidate for the office of Vice President of Education, which is Toastmaster Sylvia Limiawan. Before that, are there any more nominations for the office of Vice President of Education? Are there any more nominations for the office of Vice President of Education? Are there any more nominations for the office of Vice President of Education? Since there are no more nominations for the office of Vice President of Education, then I declare the nomination for the office of Vice President of Education is now closed. And now, since there are only one nomination or nominee, one candidate for the office of Vice President of Education, I put the motion that Sylvia Limiawan is elected to the office of Vice President of Education. Huh? Is there any objection to the motion? Sabar. Is there any objection to the motion? Any objection to the motion? Since there are no objection, I declare the motion is carried. The secret ballot is dispensed, and Sylvia Limiawan is elected by acclamation for the office of Vice President of Education. That's easy. Yay. Yeah, thank you very much. We will continue to our third election then. The third election is for the office of Vice President of Membership. We only have one candidate nominated for the office of Vice President of Membership, which is Wilson Loudon. Are there any further nomination? Are there any further nomination for the office of Vice President of Membership? Are there any more nomination for the office of Vice President of Membership? Since there are no more nomination for the office of Vice President of Membership, then I declare the nomination for the office of Vice President of Membership is officially closed. Since there is only one candidate for the office of Vice President of Membership, I put the motion that Wilson Loudon is elected to the office of Vice President of Membership. Is there any objection to the motion? Any objection to the motion? Any objection to the motion? Okay, since there are no objection to the motion, then I declare the motion is carried, the secret ballot is dispensed, and Wilson Loudon is elected for the office of Vice President of Membership. We will continue to the election of the office of Club Secretary. There is one candidate for the office of Club Secretary, and we have Toastmaster Lisbeth Silalahi as... Oh yeah, sorry. I skipped one. The next one is we will have the... That's okay, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. The next one is for the Vice President of Public Relations. We will have one candidate for the office of Vice President of Public Relations, which is we have Toastmaster Sarah Brenaita as our candidate for the Vice President of for Public Relations. Are there any more nomination for the office of Vice President of Public Relations? Are there any more nomination for the office of Vice President of Public Relations? Are there any more nomination for the office of Vice President of Public Relations? Since there are no further nomination for the office of Vice President of Public Relations, hereby I announce that the nomination for the Vice President of Public Relations is now closed. Since we only have one candidate for the office of Vice President of Public Relations, I put the motion that Sarah Brenaita is elected to the office of Vice President of Public Relations. Is there any objection to the motion? Any objection to the motion? Any objection to the motion? Since we have no objection, I declare the motion is carried, the secret ballot is dispensed, and Sarah Brenaita is elected by acclamation for the office of Vice President of Public Relations. Nervous are you? Then we will continue to the election of the office of club secretary. The club secretary candidate for the year 2025 to 2026 is Lisbeth Silalahi. Are there more nominations for the office of club secretary? Are there more nominations for the office of club secretary? Any more nomination for the office of club secretary? Since there are no more nominations for the office of club secretary, then I declare the nomination for the office of club secretary is officially closed. Since there's only one candidate for the office of club secretary, I put the motion that Lisbeth Silalahi is elected to the office of club secretary. Is there any objection to the motion? Is there any objection to the motion? Because the clap is now going thunderous. Any objection to the motion? Since there are no objection, I declare the motion is carried. The secret ballot is dispensed, and Lisbeth Silalahi is elected by acclamation for the office of club secretary. You got the most reception. Congratulations, more than the president. More than the president-elect. We will continue to the next election, which is for the office of club treasurer. We have one nomination for the office of club treasurer, which is we have Toastmaster Wina as our treasurer candidate. Are there any more nominations for the office of club treasurer? Are there any more nominations for the office of club treasurer? Are there any more nominations for the office of club treasurer? Since there are no more nominations for the office of club treasurer, then I declare the nomination for the office of club treasurer is officially closed. Since we only have one candidate for the office of club treasurer, then I put the motion that Toastmaster Wina is elected by acclamation for the office of club treasurer. Are there any objection to the motion? Any objection to the motion? Any objection to the motion? Okay, since there are no objection to the motion, then I declare the secret ballot is dispensed, the motion is carried, and Toastmaster Wina is elected to the office of club treasurer. Woo! You guys makes this very easy. Yay! First time. Yeah, a little bit drama. Okay. Next, we have now. This is going to be very funny because this is the last office up for election, and we have two candidates running for the office of Sergeant at Arms. We have two. Okay, we have two candidates for the office of Sergeant at Arms. The first one, I will announce this in alphabetical order. The first one is Hans Eliezer. The second one is Nur Holis. Before that, we will start with, are there any more nominations for the office of Sergeant at Arms? Irfan? Nggak mau. Irfan? One more? You want drama, right? Ooh. Are there any more nomination for the office of Sergeant at Arms? Yes, please. Yes, if you want to. Are there any more nomination for the office of Sergeant at Arms? Are there any more nomination for the office of Sergeant at Arms? Since there are no more nomination for the office of Sergeant at Arms, then I declare the nomination for the office of Sergeant at Arms is officially closed. Since we have two candidates running for the office of Sergeant at Arms, then the individual candidates will now speak for a maximum of 2 minutes. The time will be counted when you start your speech. The green light will light at 1 minute, yellow at 1 minute 30, and red at 2 minutes. Then you have 15 seconds to wrap up on your speech. Mr. Timer, please remind the timing with the light signals. The first candidate for the office in alphabetical order is Hans Eliezer. Please join me on the stage.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hans, and I am your candidate, one of your candidates for Sergeant at Arms for Toastmasters for the next coming year. I have been part of Toastmasters for almost 7 years at this point, and have also had the privilege of serving as part of an executive committee for a few of my previous clubs. And I had a great time doing it because I had the opportunity to help out my fellow members and help to grow the club. And I'm very much looking forward to do the same thing for this very club, Mets Toastmasters. My vision for this role is fairly simple. As Sergeant at Arms is basically just this club's logistics person. My vision is for this club to have everything it needs at the time that it requires so that all the meetings run smoothly. I like to think as myself as a person to be quite organized and diligent, which fits well to this role. And also my experience before as part of an executive committee, I think gave me quite good head start to be able to navigate the role well. So thank you. That's all from me, and I hope to be able to serve you for the coming year.
Thank you, Mr. First Candidate. The second candidate for the office of Sergeant at Arms is Nur Kholis. Please join me on the stage.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Have fun. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Kholis. Everybody calls me Olis, and I've been joining Toastmasters. It's about 8 months. So from last year, August. For me, myself, Sergeant at Arms, it is not only providing all materials, providing all things for such as flag and then lamp and others. But the duty or the function of Sergeant at Arms is quite big. Not only that, but also welcoming guests. And also preparing every single thing will be good in order to this community, this event will get the goals. I'm sure that everybody coming here, not only for learning English, not only for learning public speaking, but also it's probably looking for friends, looking for girls, looking for boy. So finally, I have to welcome whoever staying here in order to they will comfortable for staying here and joining this community. That's all from me. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Second Candidate Nur Khalis. With that, voting members, please cast your vote using the secret ballot. Mr. Timer, please count for 1 minute of silence when the voting members are completing their secret ballot. Thank you. One minute is up. Thank you very much, Mr. Timer. Now, ballot counter, please tally the votes. Wait a second. On the stage, there are 2 votes. 1 minute, 1 more minute, please. Timer for the ballot counter to tally the votes. And then please, ballot counter, write on a piece of paper on how many each candidate got their votes. On how many votes the candidates got for the voting session. Thank you. Any problem? They're legible, right? Okay. Can the ballot counter please, the result please? Huh? The result please? Kertasnya yang tadi. Totalannya mana? Totalannya mana? Oh la la. Yes. Thank you very much. So, the ballots are presented in order. There are total of 14 votes cast. I will announce the votes in alphabetical order. Toastmaster Hans Eliezer received 6 votes, and Nur Khalis received 8 votes. Hereby, I declare Toastmaster Nur Khalis is elected to the office of Sergeant at Arms. Please congratulate our new Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Nur Khalis. So thank you very much. It's completely done for the election. Thank you for your cooperation and your willingness to serve the club as the club executive committee. And thank you for all the voting members that have voted their voices for the future of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. We really hope that these people will lead our club to a new height. Let's support them and give them a round of applause. I declare that the election of the Club Executive Committee of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club for the term July 1st, 2025 to June 30, 2026 has concluded. Now I will invite all the elected officers to the stage please, the President-elect Toastmaster Nikita Handoko, Vice President of Education Toastmaster Sylvie, sudah disitus. The Vice President of Membership Toastmaster Wilson, lagi di luar, oke. The Vice President of Public Relation Toastmaster Sarah Brenaita, the Club Secretary-elect Toastmaster Lisbeth Silalahi, the Treasurer-elect Toastmaster Wina, Sergeant-at-Arms-elect Toastmaster Olis. Please welcome our next generation of Executive Committee for the year 2025 to 2026. Now, I will give a chance to the club president-elect to give some words to the club.
How long do I have? No, how long do I have? 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Have fun? All right. Thank you very much for attending today's session. And I'm sorry that we only did the voting only once during the SAA. So it wasn't much of a vote, but I hope that not only me, but all of these amazing, amazing people standing by me would be able to serve Mets 1 year ahead. Now, we envision Mets to be a community where everyone can learn together, not only public speaking. We also want all the members, all the guests to feel welcome here, because here we are a very supportive community. For those who are first-timer, or for those who have been here like maybe forever, hi. We don't discriminate. Anyone who wants to learn, anyone who wants support, anyone who wants a community is welcome here. And last but not least, I hope that we, the EXCO here, can be someone that can help and support you through your learning journey. And we hope that Mets can be a welcoming community for everyone here who's probably kind of tired from work or tired from their situation and just want to have fun. Then go Mets, this is the place. Now, last but not least, I don't want to take all the spotlights for myself. So please give a big, big, big round of applause for our executive committee that will serve everyone here for the next year. That will be all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, all the the new EXCO elect. Not yet. Next month, you will be all inaugurated by our area director. Not yet. So take a breather. You can still plan ahead for the next month. Okay. Thank you very much. You can all back to your seat. Thank you. Whoa, yeah, just like what Nikki said, this year we only have one voting. Last year we have nearly every single office contested. Like we have 3 VBE candidates, 3 VBM candidates, 4 SAA candidates, and you got elected. Okay, so the EXCO election is now complete. The main agenda is now complete. But we have quite a lot of time left. So why not have fun?
Go Mets!
Have fun? Thank you. Let's have some fun. How? In Toastmaster, we always have fun with this kind of thing. Table topics. So it's time for you all to join. Let's call upon our table topic master, Toastmaster Ray.
So if Toastmaster Albert says that you guys, the new Exco, can take a breath, I hope that you can work soon. So please give a round of applause for our election chair, Toastmaster Albert. Have fun!
Go, Matt.
Hello, everyone. Again, I am Ray, and I am honored to not only be your Vice President of Education, but today I will become your table topic master. So, what is table topics? Some people might ask. So, this is a part of the meeting where we practice thinking on our feet, not using our feet, by the way, thinking on our feet, so that maybe you can learn more about your impromptu skills. So when your mother asks you a random question, your auntie, your uncle asks you in family gathering, you know how to answer. That's the reason why we do table topics. You will be given one of 5 leadership skills because the theme is election, and a surprise prompt will be coming with it as well. And then you will be having 1 to 2 minutes to share your thoughts. Any questions? Any objection? No, I'm kidding. There's no objection. All right, so I see a lot of new faces. Please raise your hand if you are new. No. In the front, I can see you're no. If you're new, you don't want to be in the front usually, right? So, yes. So please raise your hand if you're new. Okay, thank you. Wow, there's a lot of guests. Okay, so to maybe demonstrate how it is, let me actually welcome an old Toastmaster that just came back. Toastmaster Esther, can you please come to the stage? Yay! When she walked in, I was like, wait, I knew that person. Let's go. Give a round of applause again for Toastmaster Esther. Hello.
Hello. I'm
How-
not expected to
Oh,
be called
yes,
here.
of course. You know me. I'm full of surprises, right?
Okay.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Why haven't you been here?
Um,
No.
a lot of
maybe-
activities
Yeah,
outside.
there you go. Yes. Of
I'm
course.
sorry.
No. We just miss you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Miss a lot of you.
No, I said it first, so so that doesn't count. Okay. All right. Are you ready for the table topic?
Sure.
Okay. First skill is decisiveness. Ooh, so remember this, future excos. First skill of leadership is decisiveness. And your question,
What's the
Toastmaster Esther, what's the toughest decision you've had made, and how did it change you? What's the toughest decision you have made, and how did it change you, Toastmaster Esther?
Okay. The toughest decision I've ever made, and it changed me a lot. When I decided to pursue my dream, it for me it quite like impossible. But when I decided to take step to out of my comfort zone to pursue my dream, even for me, it's quite hard to went through all of that. But the decision that I've made changed a lot of my future, my perspective, and also to the people around me. It gives a lot of impact to me and to all of the people around me. So for all of you here, maybe you are in the midst of you are you don't know about the decision that you would like to take. Just don't think about yourself. Don't think just about yourself, but also how it will make impact to the people around you. So as a leader, you just don't make a decision for yourself, but you will need to make decision that will make impact to the people around you. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Give it up for Toastmaster Esther. Yes. She told her personal story and how it changed her. And I agree. Sometimes things that are very unexpected could be something that defined yourself right now. So thank you for taking that chance, Toastmaster Esther. And thank you for coming back to the stage. Give an applause again for Toastmaster Esther. Woo! All right, next. I'm that teacher, like looking for the student to pick. Can I have you, sir? The one in the... No, yes, no, you. If you look back, then that's definitely you. Please give it up for the person with the right shirt. Woo! Hello, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Erwin.
Sorry?
And Erwin. E-R-W-I-N. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Bule. No, I'm just joking. I'm not
Oh,
Bule.
wow. He's funny. You should join Toastmaster.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so...
But what if I were to tell you I'm a Toastmaster already?
Oh, you are?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, wow. Should I go off the
It
stage?
seems like everyone is enjoying my, sense of humor.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
You're very funny. You're very funny.
Okay.
Okay, so please tell us a little bit, how did you know about Toastmasters?
I got to know about Toastmaster online, I think, from specifically met Toastmaster from my friends, one of my friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just decided to come here.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, second, skill of leadership, trustworthiness.
How do you show others they can trust you? Trustworthiness.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Soon to be Toastmaster Erwin.
Hopefully.
How do you show others they can trust you? How
Okay.
do you show others they can trust you? Soon to be Toastmaster Erwin.
Okay. This is a very great question. Like, how do you show others that they can trust you? So I think one of the key foundations in building trust is communication. So I think in order for us to foster a good relationship, a good how do we foster trust with people is that we need to open up the channel of communication. And I think one of the things is the openness of the conversation. And how do we gain trust is that maybe I would like to share like one of the stories. How do I actually gain trust in my previous company? So I was actually a software engineer, but now I'm self-employed. So I think one of the ways you can actually gain trust from our superior, from our bosses, is that we need to go above and beyond. So it's not just doing what your bosses ask you to do, but it's to do above and beyond. It's to go the extra mile, and it's to. I think that's one of the things that we can do to gain the trust of the people around us. It's not necessarily at work, but in life, with our family and friends, is maybe to go above and beyond, sometimes exceeding their expectations. And I believe that's one of the things that we can do to gain trust from the people around us. And yeah, I think that's all that I have. And thank you.
Thank you very much. Give it up for soon-to-be Toastmaster Erwin. Woo, yes. Openness. And again, there's a common theme here, which is accepting a challenge. And I agree. To show others they can trust you, you have to open yourself so that people can see who you are and understand you better. It's a very important skill as a leader. All right. So already from this side, maybe from this side, let's see. Hello. Hi. Okay, could you come to the stage, please? Yay! Yeah. You guys can say no, by the way. I'm like, hello. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. And this is my first time standing here, and I'm really nervous.
Woo! You're fine. You're fine.
I
What-
never ever standing here.
You
And
never
it's
stood here
because
before.
of you. So it's crazy.
Well, technically it's because Toastmaster Sarah, because she was like
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your name?
My name is Anda.
Anda.
You can call me, but not to translate it.
Oh, okay.
Just a nickname.
Okay,
Yeah.
Anda. Okay. How did you know about Toastmasters?
Lucky me, I got that information from my friends. So he suggests me to join Toastmaster.
Bagas.
I really am impressed with him because her English is really great and confident.
Yes,
So I decided to come here. It's because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him applause for Toastmaster Bagas from Ultimate Toastmasters Club. Woohoo! Yes. Yeah. You should join Mets. Yes. Hey, that's my club as well. My area club. Don't. Okay. So, are you ready for the question?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Ooh, empower others. Soon to be Toastmaster Anda. Describe the last time you felt empowered. Describe the last time you felt empowered. Soon to be Toastmaster Anda.
That's a great topic. Let me start to think how I can got inspired to my environment. Like it start and beginning with myself. So don't think too much to care. We can empower people or no, but we need to think from ourselves first, and then we can continue to empower our inside, like outside. You know what I mean? Like from inside to outside. So it's hard for the first time to but we can start like to continue it to help people. But let me first tell you, we need to care. They need our, they need us or no to help them. We need to really care about it. If they ask us to do it, we can help them. It's because efficiency to help them. So we can not only get respect from them, but also it's help them. Like, I think that's it. Thank you. I feel so nervous. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You did great. Yeah. Thank you very much. Please give a round of applause for soon to be Toastmaster Anda. The answer was so inspiring and very insightful. Yes. To empower others, you have to empower yourself first, right? It seems very simple, but raise your hand if you think that's easy. Exactly. Because to empower yourself, you need to understand first your strengths and your weaknesses, but more about accepting who you are. And sometimes that is the hardest thing to do. So thank you very much for reminding us that. What a great question. Wow, we have such amazing answers. Ooh, someone raised their hand. Maybe I'm that teacher who, like, if you raise your hand, I'm not going to pick you. I'm kidding. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Teresia. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I already know your name, but please, for the people that might not know your name, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am Teresia.
And And how, maybe, again, for the people who don't know, how long have you joined Toastmasters?
I've been joining Toastmaster for 1 month.
Ooh.
But before I joined Maths, I was hopping to
You were,
other clubs.
yeah. You
Yeah.
were deciding amongst other
Yes.
clubs, and you decided that Mets is the best club, right? Yes. Woo! That's how you promote, guys. BPM, where is the new BPM? Oh, no, not here. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Clear communication. Toastmaster Teresia, how do you make sure your message is understood? How do you make sure your message is understood, Toastmaster Teresia?
Please raise your hand if you feel like it's challenging to find someone who is a good listener. How do I make sure my message is understood? I think it's by the first listening from others. I think we think that clear communication is all about sharing our voice. But I believe if we truly want to share our message, our voice, we first need to listen to the people in front of us. It's easy to just share our voice, but when we take the time to listen to others, what they need, what they are going through, then we can speak from others' perspective. And when we can speak from others' language, others' perspective, that's where we can truly empower others, share our voice, and our message can be understood. So I hope this can inspire all of you to share your voice, listen from others, and your message can be understood. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Give a round of applause for Toastmaster Teresia. My mom always told me, listen more, speak less, because God grants us 2 ears, 1 mouth. And that's exactly right. Sometimes silent or maybe not saying anything is also a message that can be understood. So for our message to be understood by others, we have to listen to them, really know where they're coming from, and then maybe they will then listen to us and understand our message. Thank you very much for the reminder, Toastmaster Teresia. All right. Next. Let's see. Who avoid my gaze? Oh, did you just raise your hand? Yes? All right. Please give it up for the guy over there. I love when people raising their hands, you know? I might not choose you, but... Hello.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Yes. Please introduce yourself and
Okay.
then tell me how did you know about Toastmasters?
Okay, hello everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Bambang Lusmana. I know this club based on Instagram, so it just spread out, and yeah, it's very nice to come here and learn some experience.
Okay. Is this your first time?
Yeah, it is my first
Wow,
time.
give applause. First timer. How do you feel standing on the stage?
I am an adrenaline junkie,
So it's not nerve-wracking for you?
so
Yes.
just go on and let the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay, this is the last skill, resilience.
Okay.
Can you share? Sorry, I have to say it first. Soon to be Toastmaster Bambang.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you share a time you faced a setback and how you overcame it? Can you share a time you faced a setback and how you overcame it? Soon to be Toastmaster Bang Bang.
Okay. This is a very deep question for me because we all know that we already face this kind of situation. I know sometimes of you maybe face the difficult time in your life, but we know we can get through this situation. So my last time to be in circumstance when when I sit back and overcame it. It was when I was in my college when I need to pursue something that I want to, but some of this thing is not achievable. I have some tricks for me that it works. I overcome this situation through these two. The first one is my hobbies, and the second one is coming back to my religion. So it makes me for calm. And when I do hobbies and find some new hobbies also, I find it more a bigger perspective. So it's more easy to me to overcome this situation. And then I'm going back to my religion, so it's more make me more religious. So I think this kind of two things makes me more capable to going through this situation. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow. Reminder to find your hobby, to be more confident, to know things better so that you overcome things easily, but also remember your religion and your faith so that you have a clear path to overcome that setback. What an incredible question, incredible answer, sorry. Give it up for soon to be Toastmaster Bambang. Okay, so actually, we already kind of running out of time, but I want to have a surprise table topic. Can go back to the first, yes, this one. Okay, I want to actually ask because this person has been talking, but he hasn't really spoken or have a voice. Please give it up for our president. Yes, I just give it up for our president, please. To give, I know, I told you I'm full of surprises.
No.
Yes, so please, same for table topic. This is your prompt. I want to give you a chance to your voice, Okay, so this is the prompt, Toastmasters Albert. Everyone can be a leader. Everyone can be a leader, Toastmaster Albert.
Introverts, raise your hands. Surely, there's a lot of people here. Are you sure you're an introvert? The second one, managers. Managers. You are a manager. Okay. Anyone that have subordinate in your work. So you are a leader. Are you a nobody? Are you a nobody? You feel you are a nobody. You feel like you are a nobody. Right? You are a nobody. But you have subordinate. So you are leader. Do you have the right to govern your own body? Do you have the right to govern your own body? Right? So if you think that a leader should be an extrovert, I am an introvert. I have 5 subordinates in my exco, or so-called subordinates, not subordinates. A teammate. Teammates, 5 of them. And I'm an introvert, and I can lead. If you think that you need a subordinate at work to become a leader, you have a body to govern. You can govern your own body. You can touch your own body, but no one else can do it. And who the one that choose that? Yourself. You choose to govern your own body, so you lead over your own body. Do you lead over your heart? Anyone married? Soon to be married? So, meaning that you govern your own heart. So if you can govern something, meaning that you are a... Thank you very much. Back to
Wow. How do you feel?
F you.
Yeah. All right. Yes, everyone can be a leader. And with that, please, everyone, give a round of applause for our President, Toastmaster Albert, for not only his speech, but also his presidency for the last 1 year. Okay. So please, timer, give a time report. Okay. Do we have the ballot? Yes. Oh, we don't have a ballot yet. Yes. Don't worry. Later, the ballot counter will make the ballot and show you guys the link. So please be ready with your QR thingy or your camera. For now, okay. Here, sorry. Okay, so make sure to vote your best table topic speakers. And yes, so to close the meeting, and before I give the control to our election chair to give it to GE, I want to remind again for the new EXCO, these are based on Arden University United Kingdom, the 5 important skills that you should remember: decisiveness, trustworthiness, empower others, clear communication, and resilience. Hopefully you will have an amazing and smooth ride of leadership for the next year. And that's all for me as a table topic master. And please welcome back our election chair, Toastmaster Albert.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ray, as our table topic master. So let's continue with our most important session of this meeting. Let's continue with our evaluation session. Let's call our opponent to the stage, Toastmaster Sylvie, our general evaluator.
Thank you, everyone. Hey, I'm back again to evaluate this meeting. But before my evaluation, I will ask my fellow Toastmaster Nabila, to come to the stage to report her A and WOD counter report. The stage is yours.
Hello everyone, have fun? Have fun? All right, thank you so much. So I will be back. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I will share my report for today. Counter and WOD. And WOD counter. All right. Actually, from what I took a note, some people has mentioned so many filler words, but it is fine. This is the example of saying filler words like but it's okay because some I don't know what I'm going to say, but okay. Let me just give a tips about how to minimize the or filler words. You can try to use another thing. For example, you can use, let's move on to the next thing. Or, okay, let's move to the second thing. So instead of using filler words like you can say something like that. It will make you say less. That's my report about counter. And then for the word of the day, I will give shout out to Toastmaster Albert, Toastmaster Ray, and Toastmaster Teresia for mention or from using our word of the day, which is voice. Please give a round of applause. All right, that's the end of my report. Thank you. I will give back the control to our GE Toastmaster Sylvie.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Nabila. And my second team to report is my grammarian. Please welcome Toastmaster Yosakim. Why you a little bit murmuring? You're not murmuring, right? No. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Madam G. So there was a phrase at the beginning of the meeting that kind of icked me because I'm a grammarian naturally. The phrase was, "I will go back the stage to blah blah blah." So it's relates to the big theme that I want to share with you this evening. So the theme that the lesson that I would like to share with you is about collocation. What? Have you ever heard of collocation? No? But I believe you have used it all the time. You just not realize it. So collocation is a pair of combination of words that usually comes together to form a meaning, and the possibility of these two or more words come together is a lot more than a chance. So for example, the problem is that collocation is very much related to English. And if we want to translate from, let's say, Indonesian to English, if we translate word by word from Indonesian to English, it will result in a wrong grammar. For example, apel berbeda dengan jeruk. So apple is different with oranges. Does it sound right? No. Apple is different from oranges. Right? Other phrase. I will take a fast shower. I will take a fast shower. Aku akan mandi dengan cepat. No? What is the correct? Right, I will take a quick shower. So that's okay. Others, anak masih tergantung terhadap ibunya. A child still depends of its mother. A child depends on their mothers. So if we go back, I will go back the stage to blah blah blah. So the correct phrase would be, I will hand the meeting back to the blah blah blah. Or in some circumstances, you can say, I will hand the meeting over to blah blah blah. So okay, that's also okay. I will share with you the quotes that I heard during the meeting. The first one is from soon to be Toastmaster Erwin. We need to go above and beyond, to go after the extra miles, which I think relate with a lot of us in this meeting. The second one is soon to be Toastmaster Anda. I don't quite catch the exact phrase, but the meaning should to grow from within before we can empower others. And the last is from Toastmaster Teresia, to listen first, understood first before being understood. So that's all from me. Thank you. Back to Madam G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yosakim. Wow, what a comprehensive and detailed report from the grammarian. That's what the grammarian is for, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before we waiting what we want to see for the announcement, the favorite table topic speaker that I salute everyone in here, or thank you for everyone guest in here who welcome the first welcomer in here, please join us again in the next meeting. And I also want to congrats for the new exco, including myself, and wishing for the new exco all the best in their duties. Okay, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I will welcoming my fellow Toastmaster Nafiska to do her ballot counter and announce your favorite one. The stage is yours.
Have fun. Okay, since we are strict on time, so I'm gonna announce the winner of the ballot counter as quick as possible. Huh? Table topic. Sorry, kok ballot counter. Table topic. I'm sorry. Okay, so the winner of the favorite table topic speaker is, drum roll please, soon to be Toastmaster Erwin. Woo! Please come to the stage. Join me on the stage.
Especially this one is for you. Thank you. You can use this as a prop.
Take photo. Okay. I'm here.
Jadi tampil gitu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's all from me. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nafiska. So, hope everyone enjoyed tonight's meeting. Thank you for all the voting members of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, and thank you very much for the new exco for your willingness to serve the club again. If you are new to this club, then you can go to this one. If you're new to this club, then you can go to the guest book. Just scan this QR code over here and enter some details. Maybe the VPM will choose you to be contacted later on. And you can all follow us if you want to know more about what is happening in the club. Then you can just follow us on our Instagram and TikTok, mats.toastmasters. It will be even quicker without that scanning QR code. And also, if you discover more exciting events here at America, just follow their social account at Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube at AT America. With that, Metropolitan Toastmasters Club's meeting is adjourned. See you in the next meeting 2 weeks from now when we are going to have our speakathon number 4. Thank you very much and back to Ara. Thank you.
Oke, thank you Kak Albert. Bertepuk tangan sekali lagi teman-teman semua. Yes. Thank you so much. That was our event for today. Thank you so much everyone for joining, and also congratulations once again to the new executive committee. And everyone, earlier in this event, we had a social media quiz for our online viewers, and the question was, who was the founder of Toastmasters International? And the correct answer to that is B, Ralph C. Smedley. Congratulations to @Agustina110 Kirana from Instagram for answering the question correctly. And for those of you here who want to join more exciting events here in @America, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms at AT America on Instagram, X, Facebook, and also YouTube. And also have a visit of our website at www.atamerica.or.id. Once again, thank you so much everyone for joining our event today. Bertepuk tangan sekali lagi. Yes, with that, my name is Ara, and see you at the next @America event. Thank you everyone. Kita mau foto bareng ya teman-teman sekarang.